Welcome to Coffee with the Librarians for the month of February 2026. I've had a tiny preview of what's to come, and this might rattle you because what the librarians want to bring in, and I'll turn it over to them in a moment, it's a very direct call to action. It's a very direct challenge, kind of in a way that I have not really experienced. Okay, I'm like, they're ready. In a way that I kind of haven't experienced before. So, buckle up. This is very in your face a little bit. Thank you for the opportunity to address you at this very auspicious occasion. And yes, we were use the word auspicious very directly because that is not a word that is typically used in the English American language. This is more of a word that is used in some of the more Eastern cultures and countries, but there is such power in that word because auspicious, it means that this is a very big turning point. This is a point of time to be aware. This is a point of time where you will be tasked to do something. This is the point in time where you are tasked to lean into something that you are not ready for. There is a calling that will come to a head in the month of February. February 26th feels especially auspicious. You will be tasked to step into things that you as a human will say, but I'm not ready for this. But I'm not ready for this. But this is what I'm not ready for. But this is what I'm not prepared for. This the time is now to step into the things that you are not ready for. You will not be ready until you experience the events. You will not be ready until you do that thing that you are being called to do. What is it you are saying that I am being called to do? It is different for each of you. For some of you, this will be stepping up in a very big and loud way. For others of you, this will be stepping up in a smaller way or putting your foot down in the home where you normally would not have put your foot down. We referred specifically to a lot of the events that are going on in Minnesota right now, a lot of the coming to other people's aids, a lot of stepping up, a lot of speaking out. We refer specifically to that for this is the beginning of this energy. This is the beginning is the wrong word. This is the spark of this new energy. This is the not the culmination. This is the opposite of culmination. This is the beginning of that energy. This is the crack. This is the ribbon. This is the opening that is driving change going forward. This is the energy that you are being tasked to step into. You will have things thrust upon you that you do not want thrust upon you. You will have things in your face that you do not want in your face. And you will be tasked in that moment to not say, I don't know what to do. Inside, you will think, I do not know what to do, but you are being called to do something because this is the turning point for you as an individual, if not for all of humanity, to do the thing. No, none of us know what to do. This is the time to just do what you think is right, to do what you know is right, to do what you feel is right. And we separate those specifically because we are asking you to know what are you thinking and what are you feeling and what do you think is expected of you, but versus what do you know inside is something that you need to do. We are asking you to maintain the awareness about those different areas of knowing within your being and to lean into the fullest level of integrity, the fullest level of truth and knowing that you can tap into. And yes, it will be scary. It will be very scary. And no, you don't know what to do. The point is not knowing. The point is doing. The point is trusting. And this is the shift. This is from that external into the internal. This is from rules-based living to integrity, personal-based living. Whether it is the rule of law, the rule of religion, the rule of your family, the rule of your workplace, what is that rule and does that rule work for you? not just for you. For many people will say, but if all the rules are working for me, everybody will be selfish and everybody will do what they want and take what they want, and we will run into anarchy and chaos. And what we say is, no, the rules of law, the rules of religion, the rules of church, the rules of home and family and society so often are rules of convenience. They are rules to shut you down. They are rules that disconnect you from your thinking. They are rules that disconnect you from your feeling. They are rules that maintain chaos, not maintain order. We are asking you very directly in this month of February, this month that many of you think is the month of love, to lean into that love and to do the thing that you know inside that needs to be done, to do the thing inside that you know is right, even when it is against your spoken, specific rule of law, rule of order, rule of religion, rule of family, rule of whatever it is, to lean into and to do that thing that you know is in truth, that thing that you know is in love, that thing that you know, many of you will resonate, is justice. We are asking you to take action, to do that thing, even when you are not ready, in this very, back to the beginning and our first words, auspicious month. For the reason that this is such an auspicious month is that it is the month that things will change. This is where the tide will turn. Can people be controlled, or can people learn how to find their own sense of love, their own sense of truth, their own knowing? Again, we hear the pushback. We hear the, yes, but people have different beliefs. Yes, but people have different levels of morality. Yes, but people have different levels. And we say, that is true to a point. What we will say is most humans are connected to source at some level. Most humans are here to support and love. Most humans, yes, there are a few that are not, but most humans will extend compassion and love and care, for that is the design of the human being. The design of the human being is to be in care, and to be in compassion, and to be in love. The design of the human is to be an empathetic being. And although many of you will push against that and say, but that is not how we have been trained, that is not the way the world works, this is why we are asking all of you, all beings, to break out of what they have been told, to break out of that conditioning and to return once again to the nature of the physical being that they are. To reconnect to the empathy, to the tenderness, to the care, to the concern, to the collaborative nature of the human. For the human is a collaborative animal. That is why this month of February, this month of love, is such an important turning point. Will we go forward, or will we stay in a broken system? And when we say broken system, we are not responding to the rhetoric that is out there around the broken system of government. While, yes, we can touch on that, we are touching more deeply and more specifically to the broken system of the human. Will you return to the being of frequency that you are? Will you return to the being of connection that you are? Will you return to the gloriousness of this pure being that you are, that has the ability to sense and to perceive and to connect and to know with utmost of certainty what is right and what is kind and what is good for the other beings on this planet? And that is specifically what we refer to when we talk about the brokenness of the system. And yes, it goes up and down the hierarchical levels of your planet as well. And with that, we are complete. I told you there was a lot there. I'm going to go back and listen. You go back and listen. Several times. I often find that I get something out of it 2 or 3 times after I've listened to it, because I'm in a different place. And the message that I had gotten earlier around February was the reminder to stay connected to my heart, to my soul, and to find that tension of being connected, because right now it's actually vitally important to be connected, but to also stay present and aware, and to not move into that place of fear, but to stay in my body knowing that it was time to take action, because we are being called to take action this month. This is our Action February. So I hope that helps with wherever you're at. So much peace and love and just connection and goodness to you all. Reach out if you need anything, and otherwise, I will see you next month. Bye.